We were put on this earth to learn, to love, to laugh, and to play, and that is all. Who is someone we can show up for today in a meaningful way? How can you share a special message or a special deed or random act of kindness to a stranger? What's one note, one message, one letter you can write, one act you can do to someone else to share the love that you just given yourself and to now share that with someone else? Love is the absolute highest vibration emotion that we could possibly have. We are love. We are made of love and light. That's what we are. And therefore, we get to share. And the third is, what is one step you can take today towards that which brings you the most excitement or passion in your life? And for those of you who know, I love to add this part of it because it just speaks to me in such a deep, profound way. 13.8 billion years of evolution on this planet, and we're around for 76 small, tiny little years, less than a blink of an eye. We were put on this earth to learn, to love, to laugh, and to play, and that is all. Everything else is constructed, it's man-made, and we get to play in the 3D world. We get to make money and have priorities. We get to have what we call ourselves our, responsibilities. And we shouldn't forget that we're here to learn, to love, to laugh, and to have fun. So how do we move into that side of our place today? What's one baby step you can take today towards that trip to Greece, or to riding horseback on that ocean, or to setting up that? I still love this one. My friend Mariah shared this with me. She wants to set up a huge sports arena in Haiti, where she grew up. And it's so cool to have that as her carrot, right? So what's one step today? Maybe it's gathering pricing. Maybe it's making a phone call to someone else that might have some more information around that. What's just one thing you can do that gets you excited? So that's what it is. And I have a passage pulled up today. This one really spoke to me, and it might speak to some others. This one's called, "Much of our anxiety and inner turmoil comes from living in a global culture whose values drive us from the essence of what matters. At the heart of this is the conflict between the outer definition of success and the inner value of peace. Unfortunately, we are encouraged, even trained, to get attention, when the renewing secret of life is to give attention. From performing well on tests, positioning ourselves for promotions, we are schooled to believe that to succeed, we must get attention and be recognized as special. When the threshold to all that is extraordinary in life opens only when we devote ourselves to giving attention and not getting it. Things come alive for us only when we dare to see and recognize everything as special. The longer we try to get attention instead of giving it, the deeper our unhappiness. It leads us to move through the world dreaming of greatness, needing to be verified at every turn, when feelings of oneness grace us only when we verify the life around us. It makes us desperate to be loved when we sorely need the medicine of being loving. One reason so many of us are lonely in our dream of success is that instead of looking for what is clear and true, we learn to covet what is great and powerful. One reason we live so far from peace is that instead of loving our way into the nameless joy of spirit, we think fame will soothe us. And while we're busy dreaming of being a celebrity, we stifle our need to see and give and love, all of which opens us to the true health of celebration. Last couple lines. It leaves us with these choices: fame or peace, be a celebrity or celebrate being, work all of our days to be seen or devote ourselves to seeing, build our identity on the attention we can get, or find our place in the beauty of things by the attention that we can give. I think many of you know, speaks to me on a very, 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 very deep level. And it was about 3.5 years ago when I literally shifted what success was to me. I had to redefine what success was to me and how it looked in my life. Because I had been trained and taught the same thing that everyone here is trained and taught, right? Especially in this Western culture of materialism and success, and abundance equals cash flow, abundance equals net worth, abundance equals that's taking care of your family. That's what it is. It's not necessarily showing up emotionally for your people that you love. And it's not necessarily giving yourself any sort of self-love or attention. You're supposed to be out producing and creating at all costs to then go home and be expected to be a good parent, to be expected to be a good partner, to be expected to be on your game for everyone else except for yourself. So I remade, and some of you might have seen that because I'm now very proud of it. I re-identified points in my journal, and then I threw it on a PowerPoint and then threw it on YouTube for everyone to see my new definition of success, because I'm declaring it to the world.
And trying to be more intentional and present, and like just enjoying like moments like today, like I'm out here in the sun with Claire, or over the weekend I was with my daughter Ayla. We had such a great time, and like all those decisions, like, oh, what I want to do, where do I want to live? Is it DR? Is it a big house here somewhere? And but then like kind of trying to put that noise away and just enjoying like the now. What business deal do I want to do? All that stuff is, you know, it's also important, but just reminding myself that like the important stuff is a lot of times the things that you can't assign a value to, and that's hard to do. Like you said, in this culture, it's hard to kind of step away and look at that.
Mm. I joined a men's program. It was 6 years ago now. That their tagline was "Have it all," right? Learn to have it all, and pay them thousands of dollars to teach me how to have it all. Have the money, have the house, have the car, have the wife, the life, the kids, have it all. And it's so funny because I read something 2 weeks ago that was just so profoundly changed me. It said the secret to having it all is realizing you already do.
And that was a great one. I was like, wow, man, like just being grateful. And I think that practicing gratefulness, I think what you said, yeah, hit the nail on the head.
That's all there is, right? Just feeling so powerful in this moment, realizing that we are divine creators, and that 76 years is, I use that is the life expectancy of a human, right? Mixed all together, 76 years. I don't care about blue zones. You can all think about that, but like if that's it, then that's it. So what do? Well, we learn. We grow in our consciousness. We expand in ourselves, and typically humans only grow through pain. Right? We are here to we avoid pain. So how do we stop experiencing this? Oh, maybe I should start thinking and seeing the world differently, or maybe I should get myself out of the situation, or maybe I have to set boundaries. Right? These are all ways we are growing as a soul. We're growing in consciousness and expanding ourselves. And then from there, once we avoid the pain and we're growing as a conscious soul, now we get to realize that we are that divine creator. We are controlling our entire reality. Everything that is happening around us is happening for us.
So this is kind of an interesting one for me, because obviously we just bought this giant house, right? And we're not supposed to care about material things. But for us, it was more like we needed the space. There's myself, my boyfriend, I have 2 sons, and he has 2 daughters. And we were jammed into his house. And it really is like, it's giving me new life. It's even my dogs, like one of my little dogs got the zoomies in our bedroom the other morning, and I haven't seen him do that in forever. So I struggle with that, like, material stuff, but also at the same time, it's like this is so good for us. So I don't know how to like interpret that, right? Because you're not supposed to need all the nice things, but it's been a game changer for us, and it's only been a week.
Oh my God, I love that. But wait, to be very, very clear, right? We are here to expand ourselves as souls, and that includes all the materialism and abundance that we want in material things. And it includes all the vacations to Greece, and it includes all the fancy hot cars that we all want. This is all part of living the human experience. The challenge that I found was, in order to have the things that I have now, right, Christina, just like you are having the things you have now, we had to go through certain soul expansions, certain learnings, and truly and deeply appreciating the things that we did have to then manifest all the other stuff that you and I are manifesting, right?
Yeah.
where we're going, and you're going to get more. And as we grow into that, right? And you guys will all see it. There's so many millionaires and billionaires in the world, and you would never know it because they're not tracking their success by posting their net worth on social media all day long. Those are the people that truly and deeply feel this gratitude in their life, and they just keep accumulating more and more and more. Why? Because it's attraction over chase. It's using the alignment questions to bring things into their world instead of going out to try and chase them down.
So I want a Porsche for sure. That's in my bucket list.
Overrated, Joel. It was Meg had a Porsche for a while. It was like the worst car ever. Her Audi was
that's it.
All right, 9:33, everybody. We're a few minutes over time. So for those of you who are still with me, we'll start our week after our alignment by deep breath in and release. Always coming back to our breath, that life force. Another deep inhale in and release. Moving into this week with true gratitude, appreciation, and moving into that alignment that we feel. Choosing love over fear and abundance over scarcity. We move into this week realizing that we do already have everything that we desire. We are the version of ourselves that 8 years ago we desired to have, and we put everything that we had around our behaviors, thought patterns, and routines to make that happen. With the knowledge that we are exactly where we're supposed to be in this moment, and that we are not late, that we are not behind, knowing that comparison is a thief of joy, we move forward on our path, in our divine timing, expanding ourselves as a soul and learning the lessons that only we need to learn in this life as we grow, as we expand, and as we attract. Attraction is the key to having everything that we desire without any effort, without any grind, without any chasing or desperate or needy energy. Having it all flow and come into us effortlessly without even choice. It all just flows in, and we hold our arms open wide to receive. Allowing it all to come in, we have a smile that starts to spread across our face. As we move into this week, this smile just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is going to be how we face every single challenge, every single moment of opportunity, every single second of our day. We get to smile and remember that we're here for joy, we're here for love, we're here for enjoyment, and we're here to grow and expand as a soul. So let's relish and cherish every single moment that we have. Let's move on the opportunities that bring us the most excitement or passion and follow those as far as we can without any expectation of an outcome, for that is the secret to pure joy. We bless all of those around us, sharing loving messages and loving acts of service to those that we care about, especially deeply loving ourselves. Let's move into that love this week and seal it with a deep breath in and release. I love you. I love you. I love you, my tribe, my amazing people. Thank you so much. Lean into the WhatsApp if you need support, and feel free just to literally have the best week ever. No matter what is coming at you, George, the best week ever. We love you guys so, so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.